As of August 3, 2026, Senate President Sherwin Gatchalian opened the session at exactly 10 a.m. with 16 senators present, constituting a quorum for the 11th day of the impeachment trial. The presiding officer confirmed compliance of the subpoenaed agencies and entities. However, BDO and Security Bank asked for additional time of 10 banking days until August 13, 2026 to fully comply with the subpoena, which was granted by the presiding officer. The presiding officer also confirmed the compliance of the BIR with the presidential authorization in compliance with Section 71 of the Tax Code and the previous resolution of the Honorable Court. As to the testimony of the House Prosecution Panel's third witness, Mr. Roderick C. Wamil, the counsel for House Prosecution Panel's attorney Lorna Kapunan conducted the direct examination of former State Auditor of the Commission on Audit, Intelligence and Confidential Funds Audit Office, or ICFAO, Roderick Wamil. Before proceeding to the direct examination, Attorney Kapunan proposed additional stipulations of fact for common exhibits. Respondent's counsel, Attorney Michael Poa, was willing to stipulate for other documents except for the acknowledgement receipts covering December 21 to 31, 2022, consisting of 845 documents, because the defense had issues with these documents. Other stipulations of facts were proposed and agreed to by the parties as follows. Number 1, the OVP was allotted confidential funds in the amount of 125 million pesos in December 2022 as authorized by the President. Number 2, the Department of Education was allotted confidential funds in the fixed amount of 37.5 million pesos quarterly under the General Appropriations Act. Number 3, the OVP and the DepEd withdrew their respective confidential funds quarterly allocation in full from the first to third quarter of 2023. Number 4, documents such as disbursement vouchers, acknowledgement receipts, etc. submitted by the OVP and DepEd were all signed by the authorized signatories. And number 5, the signatures of officials as found in the documents they signed are their signatures. Following rulings by the presiding officer, Escudero, on various evidentiary motions and objections by both parties, the trial was adjourned. Pursuant to the rules of procedure on impeachment trials, the impeachment court will resume session on Monday, August 4 at 10 a.m. The agenda is a continuation of the presentation of the House Prosecution Panel's case-in-chief for Article 1 with continuation of the direct examination of its witness, Roderick C. Wamil of the Commission on Audit. Any questions?
Attorney Mary Monreyes from One News One Page. Balikan ko lang po yung sa pinasabpina and nag-comply naman. Ibig sabihin po ba ngayon wala pa munang inventory for all the documents until completed na muna lahat?
As of now, ini-inventory na po. Of course, when the subpoenaed agencies and entities po, ibinigay po nila yung mga dokumento na yon, kailangan may transfer ng chain of custody, and part of the transfer of chain of custody is the confirmation ng clerk of court na 1:1 yung mga dokumento na ibinigay. So, nag-inventory na po ang ating clerk of court, kaya lang po doon sa mga hinihingi ng ating korte na mga dokumento ay kulang pa yung BDO at Security Bank, kaya po humingi sila ng 10 araw na karagdagan para maibigay po nila yung kumpletong mga dokumento, because they said that they have to go back several years and they have to retrieve these documents from their files po.
Pero attorney, yung sa marking ng nila as pieces of evidence, wala pa po sa stage niya?
Wala pa po tayo sa pre-marking. As you know, ito pong confidential funds article under Article 1 will take 31 days, and then yung susunod po na Article 3 po will take 8 days, and then the last article po to be presented by the prosecution, yung Article 2, will take 12 days. So, medyo they have almost 1 month po to do the analysis, the inventory, and the pre-marking of these documents. And they will have enough time po to do that kasi po sa huling artikulo pa po ito ipepresenta ng House Prosecution Panel.
Attorney, isa lang po muna sa akin ulit for now. Yung sa AMLAC naman po kaya, yung on-camera review nila, may update na po ba doon?
Yung sa in-camera review, natapos na gawin yan ng presiding officer, and the documents will be inventoried and will be given a report to the clerk of court kung ano yung kanyang findings. Wala pa pong pwedeng maibigay sa mga both parties.
Attorney, na-establish po ba kung yung pinag-uusapan kanina na ginastos o inilabas na pera ng OVP ay yung in-encash sa land bank last week? Na discuss pala last week?
Wala pa po, no? The witness po kanina, no, si Mr. Wamil is just talking about yung mga ginawa niya pong audit at saka disallowance. So wala pa pong pagme-make ng connection yan ng ating House Prosecution Panel. As you see po kanina, no, yung mga initial mga documents pa lang is about the audit report po. So hintayin po natin yung House Prosecution Panel para po makapagtanong ng ganyang klaseng tanong po kay Mr. Wamil para makonekta po nila yung nangyaring withdrawal po last na tinestigo po ng mga land bank officials last week po, tsaka dun po sa paglabas naman po ng pera na tinitistigo po ngayon ng COA auditor na si Mr. Wamil.
And then, sir, dun sa BIR document, since may authorization ng presidente, hindi ko lang po nasundan yung question niya. So, pwede nang, may clearance para ma-share yung BIR and bank documents sa prosecution and defense. Yung sa AMLAC documents lang ang kailangan pang i-review kung pwedeng i-share.
Tama po. Lahat po ng mga dokumentong ipinasa, pati po mga bank documents po mula doon sa mga bangko is available to both the prosecution and the respondents counsel to inspect, to photocopy, and to decide on in the future, in the next few weeks, what are the documents they will be needing as their evidence as well. Pwedeng maging common exhibit po, pwede rin namang hindi common exhibit. Kanya-kanya po silang exhibit. Depende po kung ano yung kaya nilang gamitin doon.
But as to the documents from AMLAC, ano yung difference po ulit?
Ganon din po sa AMLAC, once na ma-release na po ng clerk of court yung clearance na yon, ibibigyan din po sila ng kopya po nun, both the House Prosecution Panel pati po ng Respondents Council.
Pero so, di ba, tama ba? Yung sa AMLAC kasi ang difference is that merong methodologies.
Yes,
na hindi-
yun po yung dinetermine po ng in-camera inspection po na ginawa ni presiding officer, and his office will issue a formal authorization po kay clerk of court if he finds the documents, kung anong mga dokumento po yung pwedeng i-release o hindi pa i-release po. So, hintayin po natin yung determination na po yun ng opisina ni presiding officer Escudero.
Yes, Attorney, can you ask yung sa final, yung ruling ni presiding officer, does that mean these banks did not fully comply last week? Late
Natural lang
lang po
po
ba?
yun, normal po, no? Nag-substantially comply na po sila. Siguro sabihin po natin, out of the 100% na documents na pinapa-comply sa kanila, 80% po yung naibigay po nila o na-transfer po yung kustodiya sa impeachment court. And only the 20% because hindi rin naman po nila na-anticipate yung voluminousness of these documents, kaya po sila natagalan. So humingi lamang po sila, nag-explain po sila doon, humingi sila ng karagdagang oras.
And they already said that as early as last week pa po.
Yes po, nung pag-comply po nila ng July 30, they already intimated to the clerk of court that they are requesting additional time.
And attorney, ano na lang din po, about the request of center judges last week for a 30-minute grace period na 10:30 a.m. mag-start. Supposedly, they would discuss it in caucus. So, since 10 a.m. pa rin tomorrow, so it means wala na po yan?
Yes po, wala pa po silang definitive decision on the matter.
Pero does it mean na hindi po nag-grant yung request for a grace period?
So far po, wala pa po silang definitive decision on the matter. So, hindi pa sila nakakapag-decide po.
Thank you, Attorney.
Sa mga sinabit ay certified, ang sinabit po ay certified true copy ng documents.
Karamihan po, mostly po, certified true copies from these entities and these agencies po.
Attorney, sorry. Yung sinasabi po kaya, yung sa marking, are we expecting na magsisimula yun by August 13 since yun na yung parang deadline talaga sa lahat ng kulang?
Opo, baka po. Baka po after that, mag-request na po yung mga parties ng date po para mag-marking po and i-announce naman po ng ating presiding officer yan.
And simultaneous po ba siyang nangyayari? So, habang ngayon nagtatrial, na-ongoing din yung inventory?
Usually po sa umaga or during the off days of the court such as nung submission po nung mga subpoena documents, ginawa po yan ng July 30 para wala pong impeachment trial so that both the Respondents' Council and the House Prosecution Panel will be able to attend and to see the documents po nang hindi sila nagmamadali.
Attorney, sa time and motion na lang, hindi pa po tapos ang direct examination, wala pang cross-exam. Tingin nila mauubos po ba yung trial days for this article of impeachment?
The House Prosecution Panel suggested in their pre-trial brief and in the pre-trial order of the court 27 witnesses, which will take up 31 days of trial for Article 1 alone. So ito po yung pinakamahabang artikulo na iti-take up po nila for the presentation of their evidence.
Sinabi nila sa press conference nila na 13 na lang.
Yeah.
Ang sinabi, so makakalesen.
Sana po. Sana po. Of course, as I said before po, no, depende po yan sa prosecution. Kung meron naman pong double na or corroborative lang yung testimonya, it's their prerogative to drop witnesses as they go along.
Speaking of attorney, so na-mention kanina some of the boxes na abbreviate na daw po yung proceedings because of some boxes na hindi na isasama, parang ganun. So with the allotted 31 trial dates for Article 2 actually on, tama ba? Article 1 or 2,
One.
basta on,
One po
Article
yung
1 on
ngayon.
confidential funds. Mababawas na ba yung 31 trial dates na yun?
That's hoping po, no, kasi yung pagpa-plot po ng days is depende po sa mga witnesses, not the documents. So as you know po, ang medyo tedious po in any trial court is the authentication and identification of the documents. And since the prosecution has identified around 3,000 plus documents contained in those boxes, then hindi po kasama doon sa pagpa-plot natin ng number of days yung number of documents po. So kung mapapadalian po yung pag-identify at authenticate ng isang witness nung 3,000 na mga dokumentong yon, then we will be on schedule na one day, one witness po tayo. Pero as based sa time and motion studies po nga natin ngayon, mukhang hindi po posible yon because of the voluminousness of the documents. That's why meron po tayong leeway na katulad nun, 27 witnesses lang, pero 31 days yung nirequest nila is for these kinds of contingencies.